Hi guys, welcome to my tiny house in the hood in Houston, Texas. This is one of many tiny houses in this neighborhood, and I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys what it looks like in this little thing. Come on in. This is my entryway. As you guys can see, I have like my little museum here. And I have like a bunch of taxidermy up here, and then just some personal stuff here to kind of represent my culture. And then down here, I have like a bunch of rocks and incense and all kinds of other stuff in there. And as you can see, like I have this awesome, this is where I put my keys at. And this is also how I lock my door. And I have these really cute charms on here that I think is very unique for a house. And as you can see, I have my keys. This is made by Lou de Oro. I will tag them in here as well. As you can see, I have some more taxidermy on the top of my stuff here. Here is my little plant sanctuary. I do not have a big window, as you guys can see. My window is literally less than 2 feet wide. So I have to like sneak my plants in wherever I can. Just have to. So this is my art stuff here. As you guys can see, I abandoned a lot of my art. I have a lot of canvases and unfinished works. This is also a self-portrait that I did. It was actually in the museum, a big museum in Houston. And then I have my entertainment system right here. This is how I watch TV. This is how I just chill. I don't have a TV. I haven't had a TV in over 5 years. She has surround sound, and I'll show you guys that on the other side. But this is my gallery wall. It is a very big focal point inside of my house. I have so many artists on here. It's actually a little overwhelming. I will try to tag as many artists as I can in this wall because there's just so much to see, so many pieces that I really love. And then this is my couch. Shout out to Timu. Got this couch for a bargain, and I threw on my own pillows here. I found this at a thrift store. This is from Timu. I got this from Etsy. It's a cover, and then some just random pillowcases that I have. I do plan on the future like reupholstering this couch because it's not really the color that I want, but we'll accept her as she is. I've had plenty of people spend the night. We can disassemble that, and multiple people can sleep on this, chill on here. We can have a big movie night, create our own little sectionals with the seating here. So it's a really good couch to just hang out on and lounge on. So this is what I like to call my kitchen table slash creative table slash everything table. I don't have a table, so I'm just going to show you guys real quick what I do. I just take this out and I will eat on it, or I will create on it. It also does this. See if I can do this. So I can like anchor my drawings on here and like have it at an angle, or, you know, different things. Below I have my printer and more creative stuff, and then obviously a lot of more abandoned artwork, you guys. Let me put this over here. I like to call it my workout station, even though your girl really don't be working out over here. I have my bike, which does not work. Tires aren't inflated. And then I have my cat's fountain here so they stay hydrated. Then I feed them over here. Then I have my mirror, which usually is on the other side of the room, but being here, it kind of makes the house look a little bit bigger. Then I have my yoga mat, some free weights, and then my plants here on the side. So we're just trying to keep this house a little lively. And then, as I said before, this is my surround sound. It is a Bluetooth speaker, and I connect it to my projector, and it just makes it seem like we're at AMC 30. Then I have my water corner. I have my 5-gallon jugs waters here, and just, you know, try to make it look elegant. Okay, so this is my kitchen here. I have my fruits and veggies on here to kind of save space on my counters. This is where I keep like all my junk shit, like random stuff. And this is my storage, believe it or not. This is like literally all the storage that I have in my house. It is like archive stuff, like old art, sketchbooks, photos, things of that nature. My stove here, I do not have a microwave. I have not had a microwave in almost 6 years now. So I cook and do everything on my stove. I have all my glassware up here, stove. And if we go over here, this is where all my cups are at. I have all my cups and mugs here. Then if you get a little closer, this is my tea bar. I do not have alcohol bar. I don't have a wet bar. This is my tea bar. I have all my teas, my matchas, and everything here. And as you can see up here, I store everything like on the wall to also save a lot of space because I don't have a lot of counter space here. This is where I keep all my utensils. It's pretty organized, very condensed. Yeah, I try to keep it as minimal as possible. I keep my Tupperware and stuff in here. It's not as organized, but you know, it's there and it's very minimal. Then I'm going to show you guys my pantry. And I'm standing on, if you can record me, I'm standing on a little stepper because I can't reach it because short people problems. But this is my pantry. I try to keep it as minimal as possible. Just use what I have. I have my plates and my bowls here too. My snacks and all my dry goods are in here. And if you can zoom in a little bit, I have some sardines too. Yummers. And yeah, you can zoom out. Then over here, I have some more plants. I try to keep it lively in here. And again, another small, tiny window. Total, I have 4 windows in my house, y'all. And they're all abnormally small. So I don't get as much sunlight as I would like. But I have some plants here on the side, some plants here as well. And then these 2 pieces of art belong to my mom. They were in her shack, and before they like demoed her house, I went and saved them and cleaned them up and like try to save them. And then I have this really cool artifact right here. If you know, you know. So I did my best to clean up the dishes, and if you can kind of get a little closer and dissolve the illusion that everything is clean. Not everything is clean. But yeah, this is where I clean my dishes at, and then this is where I dry them up. As you can see, I did like 90% of them, and then the 10% are just things that I just accumulated today. Here, I just have my cleaning products in here. Then I have my cat food stuff in here too, an extra water jug. Again, I try to keep everything organized and to a minimum. Then in these 2 cabinets, I have gardening and planting stuff, and then I have my cat litter and cat treats and cat toys in here. Don't go in there. And this is my spice rack. Okay, so this is my lovely refrigerator. I keep all of my cooking appliances up here. Again, don't have a lot of storage, so we have our waffle maker, our rice maker, our blender, and then I just added a juicer here. So I'm very happy about that. As you can see, I have my wonderful calendar and assortments of magnets and like different stuff here. This here is my first target when I went shooting for the first time ever. And I kind of hang on there just to kind of remind myself to, you know, be a badass and shoot again someday. And so, yeah, the inside of my fridge is it's boneless right now. I don't have a lot going on. Next to my refrigerator, I have this awesome stand here, this mini ladder stepper. Obviously, I'm short, so I need to have accessibility to things that are higher than me, so just kind of slide it on the side. And I have my art cart here, which has all my crafting goods, tapes, and just a drawer of assortment goods and markers, color pencils. Everything that you can think of is on this cart. And then as we pivot this way, this is my screen. The projector I showed you before, yeah, this gets beamed onto here. So I have a massive screen here. Again, I haven't had a TV in years, so this is my TV. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it for the living room / kitchen. And we'll go to my bedroom in a little bit. Welcome to my bedroom. As we walk in, I have a library here. All these books are color coordinated and they're not organized as I'd like them to be, but they're there. Then on the back of my door, I have my storage for like hats, purses, bags, uh, belts, all this cool stuff, and my kimono. I also have my gym backpack to remind me to go to the freaking gym sometimes. As we pivot this way, this is my jewelry here. Again, I try to keep my jewelry to a minimum, and we can get a little closer. I'm just going to cut this out. I have all of my earrings here. I have some chokers here, glasses here, necklaces, earrings, everything a girl could possibly want in her jewelry here. This is my dresser here, and this is where I have more jewelry and just like little knickknacks and stuff. This is my makeup wheel here, as every girl just wants to have their makeup organized and shit, so I just have everything here. It's in a disarray right now, but you know, we work with what we got. I have another mini bookshelf here because that bookshelf over there was just not enough, so we have more shit here. And like I said, this is my dresser. It is very small. I'm 4'9" or 10, so this thing is like at least 3 feet tall. So this is my bedroom, my actual bed. I have a queen size bed. Don't have a lot of art in here, as you guys can see. I think the less the better as far as when it comes to your sleep quality. You don't want it to be cluttered. You don't want too much going on. You just want a peaceful environment for you to rest your little head in. And yeah, I am gonna be 32 and I still have plushies on my bed. And if you can kind of pivot and show the carpet here, my mom and my sister gave this to me for my 31st birthday. And yeah, I am very much a Hello Kitty girly. And yeah, this is my little room. And as you can see, I have my precious little cats here too. Keep me company. And yeah, that over here is my machete in case somebody tries to fuck with me. I could just roll over and, you know, wield that thing out. And I also have my closet here. As you can see, I have 2 sides to the closet. One of them is covered for a reason because, again, I like it super minimal. And, you know, the less you see, the better, I guess. And then I have my little nightstand here that has a light on it. Look how cute. And I'll show you guys what I keep on my nightstand constantly. It has different modes for lighting. But yeah, my closet's here for me. And then occasionally I can turn that into a nook and like sit in it and read if I want to. But let's go in to see what I keep on the side of my bed. Okay, so I am going to show you guys what I keep on the side of my bed. I think it's very important to keep at least 4 things on the side of your bed, and I'm just going to go into them right now. Literature, the war of art, the artist way. As you guys can see, I'm going through like an art funkin' phase right now. I'm trying to get back into it. So I have 2 scriptures of literature here. Then I have 2 journals. This one is for like planning, goals, thoughts, everything. And then I have my drawing journal, as you guys can see. Let me show you guys here this. I have one for planning my ideas and one for like drawing shit out. Then I keep a little pouch of different like tools for me to use to draw and like plan and everything. Then I keep a calculator here, so I don't have to use my iPad or my phone. I could just pop this baby out. Then as we are all growing to be iPad kids, I have my iPad here to watch movies and also do work on here. So yeah, this is what I keep on my side table, especially when I have like streams of like ideas. I could just like roll over and draw or read or write or anything like that. So I just have it on hand because you don't want to lose ideas. You want to keep them while they're fresh. Welcome to my bathroom, you freaks. I have a full standing shower here. I have a clear shower curtain because it's just me and I don't really care to have anything blocking any light because it's already dark in here. As you can pivot this way, I have a very tiny window in here again. So there's not a light that comes in here. So the more I have light beaming in here, the better I can like feel. To give my bathroom like a more of a spa feel, I added in some eucalyptus plants in here, and I also changed out my shower head to a filtered one, and it gives it more of like a spa feel, like you're taking a shower in nature. And you can step over here. Here I have some little artworks around here to kind of make it a little cozy. And if you can zoom in on here, I have some Q-tips, some floss, some pads here. And what I like to joke around with my brother is like, if you shit, I have options for everybody. I have a cologne for the he's, a perfume for the she's, and some Lysol for the they thems. And I also have another they them signature smell of like either Palo Santo or some sage. So, or you can just light a match, to put away the smell a little bit. But yeah, I try to make it like spa-like. I also have a squatty potty, y'all. If anybody knows anything, squatty potties are so useful in the event that you need to take a shit and you can't, so that helps you. Then this is actually my floor mat, so whenever I get out of the shower, I have something luxurious to stand on. So inside my medicine cabinet, I don't have any medicine. All I have is like a lot of dental stuff in here, face stuff, deodorant, and more dental stuff in here. And this is actually one of my favorite things that I have in here. Like if you kind of zoom out a little bit, it kind of fits the color scheme. I have a lot of oranges, I have a lot of pinks, a lot of blues. And this is another cool thing that I like, is whenever you're washing your hands, you just dry your hands on here. It's super cute. I wash them. I have multiple ones, so I don't just keep it crusty and weird. But yeah, and this is actually funny because this is my medicine cabinet. I have Advil, Aleve, Tiger Balm, cough medicine, and yeah, I just keep it to a minimum. I don't really get sick often, so I don't really use it. Then down here is just a typical shit under your cabinet. Yeah, just regular soaps, toothbrushes, Q-tips, everything. And if Shyster can get behind me. This is my washer dryer combo. And you know what's funny, guys? When I first moved in, I had a washer dryer combo that was from like the 1980s. And after a while, it started to really break down on me, and I had to call maintenance to kind of try to repair it. And I told the guy, I was like, is there any way you could just tell them that the old washer dryer cannot be repaired so they can just give me a new one? And that's exactly what happened. He told them he was not able to repair it. So I got this really awesome new high-tech Whirlpool washer dryer combo that my brother comes to my house weekly, bi-weekly to wash his clothes. So that's cool too. And I just have my broom and my makeshift mop over here. Super simple, nothing crazy. I have my shower cap hidden back here, and the light's gonna get a little weird, but that's okay. Right here to the side, I have all my hair products here and all my face stuff here. It's just a storage hack. If you don't have a lot of storage, to get one of these magnet little shelves, and I just threw it on